Alright guys, I'm back again. Same thread as before, 6 pounds of ice. But now I'm playing a new game, Dredge.
Playing another game because I have a very low attention span and I need more entertainment.
Angler wanted. Isn't that just a fisherman?
Well, yes, a fisherman is also an angler, sir.
Looks like we crashed or something. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed in the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from the boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to the Great Mirror. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. While I'm glad to see our new fisherman is upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you still get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose you need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you.
Oh shoot, maybe we have to watch out for Cthulhu.
Maybe.
Maybe Cthulhu will show up and give us a big smooch if we stay out too long. I see fishies.
Gonna catch and butcher them.
I don't even know if you can eat them in this game.
Oh, it's like a tile lane. Interesting, I suppose.
It's fish Tetris.
Too hard so far. It looks like there's different kinds of fish. So, I've seen like the video on the game. If I'm correct, there's ugly fish, right?
Yes, there are indeed very ugly fish that kind of look like you.
And then there's the stupid fish. And tell you what, they remind me a lot of you.
Those look like those flat kind of fish that I don't remember the name of. Ones that I've seen in Stardew Valley.
Rays? I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own. I understand that you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so I'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understood?
Thanks, Tom Nook.
Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. what happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out there. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher meat's more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on the other islands might pay you different, but while you still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you've got first. I see they have different sizes. Mackerel centimeters. Cod goes by meter. Sell for $21. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this stone. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Okay, research part. Our shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Okay. Okay, so I can just research stuff with the research parts. Simple enough.
You can have pots. What's that? Actual pots?
Probably traps, I'm guessing. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures toward the hull she is currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead.
Everyone in this town looks like they're dying inside.
Yes.
Oh, you can catch crabs?
Seems like it. Also looks like there's aberrations.
Wonder if I can, really catch crabs.
Haha, so funny. Oh, there's the rest button. The floating buoy, it serves to mark the safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Pretty sure I can catch these guys now. Gulf flounder. You know you're cutting out, right?
I'm cutting it.
Looks like we can start taking orders now.
Wait. Stop for a second. They'll be fine. I'm sure the viewers can handle a little bit of cutting out once in a while.
I'm sure they can. Halfway through my loan, it looks like.
That was quick.
I mean, it was only $50. Fish, obviously. Apparently I'm supposed to move on. Great. Really what I signed up for.
Oh, he's making you deliver a package, huh? Where were you told to go?
I'm guessing I go to the X.
What made you stop reading?
I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely need more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat any time. I know how lonely it can be. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over the silver spectacles. Hello? Is that... Oh, no. I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps?
You should catch an interesting fish.
Like what, these?
Yes, catch that. It looks fun. Or not.
Morning of the second day at the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlands back of Greater Merrill. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore,
I didn't know we were on a honeymoon, Cypher.
Shut up. The fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of on the rods. He renamed the boat last night to Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic.
It's like a letter from a wife. Or some sort of message. You read it with so little emotion that I couldn't even tell. Maybe I should read it next time.
Mm-hmm. That is if I let you.
Hey. You don't let me do anything.
You would make me do everything.
Well, yeah, I do, but... I mean, you know... It's what you're supposed to do. See something red right there.
Yeah, so I don't quite sure what it is. I did see a house. Maybe I go there.
Yeah, you should go there.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Gross. You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah. Now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though he's feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish, too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more.
So there was a item inside that fish?
I guess.
That is a bit gross, but probably useful. What did you do with the handkerchief?
Put it in storage. A man is looking at you through their cabin window. His face is mostly shallow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. When you're on Blackstone Isle, head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting.
Is it Water Dracula?
The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things, arts and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and he studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I'll reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not to give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately.
Dracula is fixing up your boat. How nice of him.
The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box, and a key. I would encourage you to ask the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something.
Second though. No, it's getting a little dark. Maybe you should get to safety.
I do want to see that light, though.
What the? An eye. See it at the top?
Yes.
I think there might be something out there? Oh, crap. Over there. Turn around, I saw it.
Increases your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will do so.
Wait, is there something following you? Or is that just a light?
No,
Oh, crap.
that's a boat.
Oh. Oh. You know what? That does seem a little bit dangerous. And fun. Wasn't that fun?
No. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's gotta be damn sight better than this bloody town. I think we need to get away for a while, maybe not to come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. She's gazing out to sea, again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. Just stack it up at Steel Point. When you have anything, I'll pay you back when the job's done. What is it? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Great Armero, where the current carries the wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in that deep. So if you're looking for what I'm thinking you're looking for, it's best you just move on.
Alright, Cypher. You're free.
Good.
Alright, guys. Come back for another Dredge playthrough. Or, you can always watch a Palworld playthrough. And watch Cypher be an idiot.
Call me an idiot one more time, I